Where were you born?
Born in Memphis, Tennessee.
Right. Who would you want to play? Wait, who? Yeah, who would you want to play in a movie?
Oh my goodness.
I'm glad I don't have to answer that question. That's a toughie.
Well, I don't know how they do the music in movies now. I don't know if the person has to really play like they used to be.
Well, let's just go to 3. What was your first job? First ever gig. Not
Music,
gig. Actually,
first ever musical job?
No, let's just say job. Yeah, what was your first job?
I stood on a corner with the Memphis World in my hand and sold the newspaper for 4 cents or something like that to people. I tried to pick the busiest corner I could find. I think I was at Vance and Lauderdale.
Oh, that was before you were doing the whole route?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting, okay. What is your biggest fear? Any big fears?
What is my biggest fear? I have had a lot of, that's a big question because I have had a lot of thought about fear itself, and I have made huge battles with myself to not be afraid and to be informed of how I deal with fear. My biggest fear is that this beautiful society I live in is not going to come together in time to do things with the earth that we need to do on a timely manner, because we have so many beautiful young souls coming to the earth that need us to get our act together and take care of. I mean, there's fires happening in California right now. There's water rising in Europe, and all the signs are there. So we need to make fast, immediate changes, and we need to have courage, courage as adults to do for the children what we owe them. And I am afraid that we won't get the consensus to do that.
It's a much better answer than mine. I would have said cockroach and those things.
Spiders.
Or spiders, but that's beautiful. Who makes you laugh the most?
That woman right there somehow comes up with something at the oddest moments that will make me laugh, and that's our relationship. She keeps me laughing.
That's great.
Yeah.
And Booker's wife, Nan, is over here. You can't see her off camera, but she's there supporting us. What is the one thing you need to have in your fridge at all times?
Well, my fridge is changing. Right now, I keep lemon water in my fridge because I'm going to be 75 years old, so I need instant vitamin C. So I drink lemon water. That's pretty much the one thing I make sure is in there.
That's pretty disciplined of you.
Yeah, well, it used to be sugar. It used to be it used to be all sorts of sweeteners and stuff.
What is the last concert you went to?
Last concert I went to. Who did I see? So last concert I went to, did I see? It's been a while.
The people we opened for, at the Hollywood Bowl, the Pink Martini Band.
Oh, Pink Martini, yeah, I saw them. I saw them at in the desert in Los Angeles. Yeah, they were great. What's that festival out there?
Oh, is it
Coachella.
Coachella, I saw Pink Martini out there. That was great.
So who is the most interesting person you met recently?
Most interesting person I met recently.
These are tough.
I met a producer on the plane, a guy who does commercials, and he's English, and he insisted that I read the book *Sapiens*, and he brought the book to my gig. He was so insistent that I read it, he brought it to Ronnie Scott's. Now, I've got his name on my list, but I'm blanking on his name.
That's okay.
But he said, you
On the plane, though?
Yeah.
It's a good place to meet interesting people.
Yeah.
All right, so what is your middle name? The T in Booker T. Jones.
It's Italian. It's Italia for iron, for worker, and Ferro for iron.
Oh, cool.
The name is Talia Ferro.
What is your biggest pet peeve? I want to ask Nan these questions too and see if you guys' answers line up here.
What's my biggest?
Biggest pet peeve.
Being rushed.
No. It's, you won't believe it. It's awful. I am so annoyed that you cannot get off a plane without walking through the biggest mall you ever saw in your life to get to your baggage.
That's pretty high up there, I think, on most people's list.
It shouldn't bother me, but it just does.
What's
I, on the other hand, like to buy stuff.
on the way out?
It doesn't matter.
That's my. What's the last book you read? Better be a Little Brown book.
Last book I had my hands on was rereading Tolstoy,
Ah,
Anna Karenina.
what is your favorite hobby outside of music?
I love the little games on my phone,
Do you?
the little word games.
No more horseback riding for you?
Oh, that's, ooh, boy. If I wasn't 75, I would jump right into
Right back
that.
on it.
But you got to be in shape because they're going to throw you off. So
Do you have a guilty pleasure? Now that sugar, I guess, is out of your life.
I love the expensive massages down the street at the resort. There's a resort down the street from my house, and
Unwind.
I don't care what they cost. It's worth it.
Do you have any hidden talents outside of music?
I keep numbers pretty much occupy my head, and I remember them pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
And I have an addiction to numbers
Uh-huh.
that I try to keep private.
Keep private. This is a funny one. What color is your toothbrush? Never thought I would ask Booker T. Jones that question.
My color, my toothbrush is blue and white and purple and red and all those
Okay.
different colors. Yeah.
Do you have a secret snack?
Yeah, my favorite is popcorn.
Butter
I like to-
on it?
Yeah, with the
Alright.
whole thing. Yeah, butter and salt. Yeah.
I think I can answer this question for you. How do you take your coffee? It's black.
As of about 8 days ago, I used to put lots of sugar and cream in it, but the doctor told me I was pre-diabetic. She said it
Okay.
with a look on her eye, pre-diabetic, with a nice little smile.
Gotta stay. Gotta stay
So,
away from the sugar.
Yeah, so I don't take sugar in it anymore.
What's the last movie you saw in theaters?
Last movie I saw in theaters, what was it? It was, that's been a while. Oh, we saw the movie, the African movie. Can't think of the name of it. It was a good movie.
We can come back to that. We can come back to that.
We've
What's-
been waiting to do everything until the book was.
Exactly.
So you should ask what movie we want to
Well,
see.
exasperate. How about this? What's the last gift you gave?
Oh, I don't give very much. Yes, I do, though.
For music.
I give.
What does he ask last
Is it-
gift?
Last gift that he gave. Oh,
Oh, I gave her a computer. Yeah, I
There we
gave her
go.
a computer. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Booker's daughter is over here as well. On her computer that Booker had just given her. What cause? Do you have a cause that's dear to your heart? You want to bring a little attention to?
Yeah, right now, I would love to see education available in the neighborhood I grew up in, because I had to go 400 miles to find out stuff that should have been right around the corner.
So people are into this bucket list thing.
That's the Stax Academy. That's the tuition should be cheap to Memphis State.
Right.
You know, people should get to go there. They should be able to afford that.
You've probably done a lot of things in your life. Is there anything on your bucket list that you haven't done yet? You want to skydiving, bungee jumping, none of that?
I wanna cruise Europe. I haven't done that. I would love to go to the countries in Eastern Europe where all the masterpieces were written, just to see those places and to get that feeling. Because I got such a feeling when I was in France, and it actually influenced me to write music.
Right.
So I was surprised by that.
And this is similar to that, but one country you want to go that you haven't been yet. We talked about this a little before, but
I think I want to go to Cameroon. I want to see women that look like my mother.
yeah, that'd be an experience.